In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on October 14, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Red Wings versus New York Rangers. We have an exciting Eastern Conference NHL matchup early in the season as the Detroit Red Wings hit the road to face off against the New York Rangers on Monday evening at Madison Square Garden. The Red Wings, currently holding a 1-1-0 record with 2 points, sit in 5th place in the Atlantic Division. They are coming off a solid 3-0 victory at home against the Nashville Predators on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Rangers, with a 1-0-1 record and 3 points, are positioned second in the Metropolitan Division. They are looking to bounce back after a tough 6-5 overtime loss at home to the Utah Hockey Club on Saturday. This game will be the first of 3 meetings between these two teams, with the next matchup scheduled for Thursday. One noticeable difference between these teams so far this season has been their ability to play aggressively with the puck and generate scoring opportunities. Detroit ranks 24th in the NHL, averaging 27 shots per game, while New York is excelling in this area, sitting in 2nd place with an impressive 37 shots per game. Another key stat is their performance in the face-off circle. The Red Wings are struggling, ranked 27th in the league with a face-off win percentage of 45.2%. On the other hand, the Rangers are thriving, ranked 5th with a 54.8% face-off win rate. Given these disparities, the New York Rangers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Rangers boast an impressive lineup of players who can generate offense, including stars like Artemi Panarin and Adam Fox. This has translated into a strong offensive showing so far, with the team averaging 5.5 goals per game. However, the Red Wings should still find opportunities to score against New York's goaltender, Igor Shesterkin, who recently allowed 6 goals in the loss to Utah. Both teams have been giving up a considerable number of shots on goal this season, with Detroit allowing 35 shots per game, ranking them 30th in the league. Meanwhile, New York has been more solid defensively, allowing 28.5 shots per game, placing them 13th in the league. Detroit has shown offensive firepower, scoring 9 goals in their first 2 games, while New York has netted 11 goals in the same span. In their last 5 meetings, these teams have combined for an average of 7 goals per game. With both offenses currently performing at a high level and considering their recent high-scoring encounters, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Montreal Canadiens. The Pittsburgh Penguins will be heading north to take on the Montreal Canadiens on Monday night. Pittsburgh has had a rough start to the season, losing 2 out of their first 3 games. Their most recent outing resulted in a 4-2 loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday. On the other hand, Montreal has had a more positive start, winning 2 of their first 3 games, including a decisive 4-1 victory over the Ottawa Senators on Saturday. The Penguins are currently sitting tied for 3rd in their division, while the Canadiens are tied for 1st in the Atlantic Division standings. One of the glaring issues with this Penguins team is the lack of offensive depth. It appears that several of their star players are starting to show signs of decline, while Sidney Crosby continues to be a reliable scorer who could likely reach 40-plus goals in a season if he desires. Other key players like Brian Rust, Chris Letang, and Erik Karlsson aren't delivering at the same level. Their contributions simply haven't been enough to push the Penguins ahead this season. Montreal, meanwhile, has been solid at home, boasting a perfect 2-0 record while outscoring their opponents 5-1 in those 2 games. I believe their defense will continue to stand strong against a Penguins offense that struggled last year, finishing 17th in goals per game and 30th on the power play. On the other side, Montreal's penalty kill has been stellar this season, ranked 5th with a 92.31% success rate, while their overall defense ranks 9th, allowing just 2.33 goals per game. The Canadiens are off to an impressive start, having won 2 of their first 3 games. Leading their offense is Cole Caulfield, who has been on fire, scoring 4 goals in the first 3 games. On the defensive side, goalie Sam Montembold has been outstanding, stopping 72 of the 73 shots he's faced with a minuscule 0.5 goals against average and a remarkable .986 save percentage. On the flip side, Pittsburgh has had some trouble in goal. Starting goaltender Tristan Jarry has struggled with a 6 goals against average, and backup Joel Blomqvist hasn't fared much better with a 3.04 goals against average. The Penguins have also found it difficult to score, averaging just 2.7 goals per game, while Montreal's strong penalty kill, ranked 11th, has provided an extra layer of confidence for them when it comes to defending against power plays. The Penguins still seem to be given the benefit of the doubt due to their reputation, but it's the Canadiens who are riding a wave of offensive momentum from back-to-back strong performances. This will also mark Pittsburgh's 3rd straight road game, which adds an element of fatigue, especially with all the travel early in the season. Additionally, 4 of the last 6 games between these two teams have gone to overtime, indicating these matchups tend to be close and hard-fought. In situations like this, I like to side with the underdog, especially when there's good value. Right now, I don't have much faith in backing the Penguins, particularly given their poor form and the fact that they are on the road. Considering Montreal's solid performances in their first 3 games and the home ice advantage, the Montreal Canadiens money line is our full game side pick. I don't trust this Pittsburgh offense to deliver. They were underwhelming last season, and so far, this year they've continued to struggle, averaging just 2.7 goals per game, which ranks 22nd in the league. If there's any bright spot for the Penguins, it's their defense and goaltending. Last season, they were fairly decent defensively, allowing 2.93 goals per game, and their penalty kill ranked 16th with a 79.09% success rate. However, their defensive efforts haven't translated into wins this season. Overall, this game lacks elite scoring talent outside of a few standout players like Sidney Crosby and Cole Caulfield. After those names, the offensive threats drop off significantly. Pittsburgh has played to a 1-1-1 record through their first 3 games, with their most recent contest against Toronto going under the projected total. The Penguins have struggled to find the back of the net, averaging just 2.7 goals per game, while Montreal has been strong defensively, allowing an average of just 2.3 goals per game and scoring 3. The total has gone under in 2 of Montreal's first 3 games this season. Given the defensive strength and goaltending on both sides, I expect this game to be a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Islanders versus Colorado Avalanche. The New York Islanders are heading to Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, to face off against the Colorado Avalanche. So far this season, the Islanders hold a record of 0-1-1, placing them 6th in the Metropolitan Division. Meanwhile, the Avalanche are sitting near the bottom of the Central Division, ranked 2nd to last with an 0-2 record. In the 2023-2024 season, the Islanders faced the Avalanche twice, finishing with a 0-1-1 record in those matchups. Alexander Georgiev and the Avalanche defense can only improve from their lackluster performance during the first week of the season. Overall, the Avalanche seem to be a more potent offensive team compared to the Islanders, whose defense has also been far from impressive. Key players for Colorado, such as Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen, have started strong, while Cal Makar has already tallied 4 assists. On the other side, the Islanders have struggled offensively, posting a poor shooting percentage of 6.6%, which ranks 29th in the NHL, and that number drops even further to just 4.2% at 5-on-5 play. Historically, the Avalanche have dominated the Islanders, winning 6 of their last 7 meetings. In the previous season, the Avalanche managed to secure a 5-4 overtime victory against the Islanders in Denver and followed it up with a 7-4 win in New York. While both teams have stumbled out of the gate this season, what stands out is that, despite their defeats, the Avalanche have consistently managed to find the back of the net. This isn't something that can be said for the Islanders, who have struggled significantly, with goaltending being a major concern and overall sloppy play. Even though the betting odds may not be the best for Colorado, the Colorado Avalanche money line is our full game side pick. The over-under record between these two teams has seen 5 of the last 6 matchups hit the over, suggesting that high-scoring games are common when the Islanders face the Avalanche. In their combined 4 games so far this season, only 1 contest has gone under the projected total. Given both teams' struggles in net, I anticipate a good amount of scoring from both sides. The Islanders should be able to capitalize on Colorado's shaky goaltending and find the net frequently in this contest. Last season's matchups between these two teams were high-scoring affairs, and and given how the Avalanche have played so far this year, I expect more of the same. Additionally, 5 of the last 6 meetings between these clubs have gone over the total. While I don't anticipate the Avalanche allowing an overwhelming number of goals again, the Islanders should still be able to put up at least 2 goals, especially after their disappointing offensive showing against the Dallas Stars. Colorado's defense remains a concern, and the Avalanche will likely rely on their high-powered defense to compensate for defensive shortcomings. The Islanders have also had issues on defense, allowing a total of 8 goals in just 2 games, making their defensive vulnerabilities clear. I'm not confident in either team's defense at this point, and with both teams struggling in that department, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.